Hello YouTube, I'm gonna try this again. Let's try this again. Hopefully this looks like it's streaming a little better. We'll check the stats here, see what it looks like. Don't know why it was so awful, but I'm having controller issues. Alright, let's see. Alright. Hopefully that's better, guys. Just let me know. Sound off and let me know if everything seems to be right now. Everything running a little better, guys? Alright, let's get down here to the dunes so I can meet Whintur. Hey Eric, is the quality, is everything coming through pretty clear, man? Having some crazy technical difficulties tonight. I want to make sure I got them resolved. Yep, good old dunes, man. Good old dunes. This will be our last, probably, trip to the dunes tonight, I hope. Hopefully we get everything we need. Alright, good, man. Good, good, good. Guess our internet, our router had taken a beating. It needed a restart, I hope, was all that was wrong. Unfortunately, the mic issue with Whintur is still not resolved, so you won't be able to hear her. She'll be playing with me, and I'll try to get that fixed before we stream again. Hopefully we'll be on a streaming schedule. I can get that all set up. Yeah, man, Pantheon's looking so good, man. Looking so good. I love the new streams. I really enjoyed the one with Alex Sensual. Felt like he did a really good job. He asked a lot of really cool questions. And really interactive with the developers. I really, truly enjoyed that. And I thought it was cool to see Mr. Happy, too. When I played Final Fantasy XIV, I was a big fan of his. And, of course, he always goes back and plays this game, which is fantastic. So I do like Mr. Happy. It'd be really cool if he got on the Pantheon train, because he has a lot of subscribers. Yeah, exactly, Eric. Yep. Seeing Mr. Happy, a Final Fantasy XI fan, get on here was really cool. You know, that was an interesting stream, because you had Mr. Happy, the Final Fantasy guy, and you also had Alex Sensual, who's really the classic WoW guy. And to see them both, like, two totally different, way different than what the normal fan base is, and getting to see them, you know, play our game, Pantheon, our future game, that was really cool. It's always good to... It's good that Visionary Realms is kind of reaching out. They're kind of snagging up some streamers that, you know, are different. You know, they're not all from EverQuest. So it's kind of helping build a fan base, you know, and new people coming in. I love it. I'll be announcing when I get on, as soon as I know. I haven't got a date set yet with VR to play yet with them. I really hope I get on a developer stream though, because I've got some really good questions I'd like to talk to them about. Try to, you know, I'm gonna try to word everything to where I can hopefully get them to drop some little clues. You know, some information we don't know. Try to word it just right so that they accidentally give us some information. That's my goal. That is my goal. So if I don't get on, if they don't invite me, that's why. They know I'm going to try to trick them into giving me some information to share with you guys. Hey Isaiah, welcome back, man. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. That got a little crazy. Hopefully it's fixed for the night and we can do something cool. Yeah, Eric, I can't wait either, man. I'm so psyched. I guess that thing still aggro's on me. Here's where we're going, though. Whintur should be just inside. We gotta get her stuff so she can get her sub job. And then, pretty much after that, we're just gonna try to be... I'm gonna be unlocking the Paladin and... leveling up, baby. Yeah, thanks, Isaiah. You're always very quick to get on my new videos, man. You're always like one of the first ones to get on there and comment. She's playing White Mage right now. I mean, that's what she's gonna main. She's gonna be a White Mage as her, you know, as her official job. But we gotta get her. Gotta get her sub job. She's gonna sub Black Mage for the MP. You know, you get that massive amount of mana when you do the White Mage, Black Mage sub. So that's what she's gonna do. And I think we have a couple other people will be joining us in the game. She should be right here at the entrance. There she is. Let's get her in the party. I've got no communication with them. We're usually on voice chat, but the stream is interrupting it, so it's gonna be a little disconnect there. She's gonna be communicating through the chat, I guess. Heard that, Isaiah. Keeping my page hidden while you're at work. Very cool. I monitor comments and stuff from work, so kind of feel you. I'll have mine pulled up and usually on my phone so I can reply to people's comments and talk to people and stuff like that. Alright, now Whintur hasn't played in a while. She got sick for a while, so she might be a little rusty here. I'm probably rusty too. I haven't played since the last time I streamed. Alright, let's go find us some damselflies. I just want to say I just saw something kind of nasty in the Yell chat there. I am not responsible for the ridiculousness that happens in the global chat. I do not support nor condone that type of behavior. Hey, what's up, Grifka? Yeah, Grifka, we're still very low level, man. We're Whintur hasn't even played in a while, and I haven't played since the last stream. I'll try to fix this. I think the volume might be a little loud. Alright, maybe that's better. Alright, we did not get the drop. Got so much I need to do, man. I still haven't set up my freaking macros. Hey, John Wick, I bet you that's... Is that you, Grifka? If that's you, man, after this pool, we'll get you in the group. You know what? I just realized I'm going to have to level sync to Whintur. She's way too far below me. Way too far below me in level. Cool. Man, my controller's like dying on me. What is going on? Alright, let's invite John Wick if he wants to. Oh, whoops. See if I can figure out how to try to fix my controller. I don't know what's going on with it. 1 second. Hey, thank you, Isaiah. Thank you, Isaiah, for the donation. Thank you very much, sir. See if he replied back to me while I was doing it. Thanks for stopping by, Mr. John Wick. Good to see you, buddy. Now let me see if I can figure out how to oh, it's right there. It's pretty obvious. All right. Level sync to her. Well, actually, yeah, I'm way ahead of her, so let's level sync down. There we go. There we go. You know what would really suck about Final Fantasy 11 is if they made it to where when you level sync, you had to wear appropriate gear. Ooh. Ooh, that would hurt. That would be bad. Ever since they announced level sync, way back in the day, that's what I've thought every time I do it, is thank God I don't have to switch my gear. Oh, it's 2 ends. Alright, see if we can find some more damselflies. Yeah, that's what I think, Eric. Eric Soto's talking about boxing. There will be people that do it, you know. There always will be. But I don't think it's going to be as easy as people think. You know what I mean? Like, people think just because it's a slow-paced game that it's going to be so freaking easy to do that. But I really don't think it will be. Better check him now that I'm... Ugh. You know what? I forgot I've got a trust. Let me get him out. People will definitely box, you know, but whether it will be a real issue or not, I don't think so. I mean, there's going to be so many people playing anyway. I don't think it's going to hurt us. I think we'll be able to enjoy the game whether it's boxing or not. I'm not really worried about it. Some people are, though. Some people are, like, super stressed out about it. I do think it'll be cool when Pantheon does come out, even in an alpha state, because I think that a lot of us will be playing together. You know, I think we'll like just this community that we built here on YouTube. I think we'll all have plenty of groups. Isaiah's saying that he thinks that boxing will be more of a problem later in the gamer's life cycle, which I have to agree with. You know, definitely not at the beginning. It's not going to be a problem, you know. Let him take a little damage for a while, but I don't know how much damage he can take. Now, off of the ghouls, we're trying to get... There's an easier place to farm these, but we are trying to get the magic skull. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Worried about that goblin over there. Alright, did we get it? Yep, we got it. So, I'm going to pass on that so Whintur gets it. I can remember how to do that. Let's see. So that's treasure. Here we go. Do a pass. Alright, so there we go. She should get that. Go over here and rest for a second. My little button I had set up for rest isn't working. Oh, that's because I had myself selected, maybe. There we go. Much better. Hey, Murray. Yeah, Eric, I could see that the boxing would definitely help for buffs, and I think we will see some buff bots. You know, people just stand around with an alt running just to buff up parties, and maybe even park them near for reses. You know, at one point they were talking about in Pantheon allowing you to like have a alt character be able to do some things, and they didn't really specify what they were talking about, but that, you know, maybe something like that, you know. And you know, there's not really a problem with that, you know, as long as there's regulations and it's controlled by the developer, you know. So you didn't miss anything, Murray. We just got here and started killing stuff. Um, we seen a ghoul, so we tried to pull it. We got the magic skull, so that's done. Now we're gonna be killing these damselflies. I'm actually gonna go ahead and pull that one over there. Now we got a couple here. And I'm gonna have to hardwire my connection next stream. I'm not gonna be able to get away with this wireless stuff. It says my connection's really high, like in the 40s for download and upload, but it's just not working out good. Oh my god, what the heck was this guy? I'm gonna go ahead and use my Mighty Strikes. I don't want to die. Let that guy tank him, hopefully. How has Whintur been liking Final Fantasy 11? Pretty good, actually. It's more familiar to her. She came from Final Fantasy 14. This game's nothing like 14, but it's familiar. You know, the jobs and everything. So I think she's enjoying it a little bit better. Ooh, man, this guy's hurting. Yeah, man, I got a lot I gotta do in this game. You know, I gotta get my trust. Oh my god. We got another one. Oh, this ain't good. We're gonna die. Oh, we're gonna die. Yeah, we're done. We got a goblin on us too. I was too careless. Man, it's way harder as a lower level. Whew! Final Fantasy 11's still dangerous, guys. It ain't no joke. Can't just casually come in here killing damsel flies. We didn't, you know what? We didn't do anything right. We didn't even get our... Yep, so screwed. Alright, guys, when I get back here, I'm going to be a little bit more careful. A little bit more careful than that. That's what I get for not paying attention. Oof. Oof. You know, that's good. If I'm not paying attention, I should die. That's the way it should be. Oh man, I'm all the way here. Let's see. What will be the quickest shortcut? No. This one. Yeah, Isaiah, I think that it was. It was a named damselfly, I think. I don't remember the name of it. Yeah, and Eric, I do need to go get my trust, dude. I really do. All I gotta do is run to the other cities, I think, and do a little... I don't even know if you have to really even do a quest. I think it's just you go there and you talk to the certain people, I think. To be honest with you, last time I played Final Fantasy XI before this character, which I'm still a noob at, I don't think there was trust back then. If there was, none of us used them, so I'm pretty sure that there wasn't. That was a long time ago. It was on 360. That's how long ago it was. She's in Sandoria. Let me see if I can tell her what to do. Shoot, I'm probably gonna have to go back and get her. Mushy, you're talking about the video game awards? Yeah, Mushy, I did see that. I've been looking into those HD mods. I haven't installed them or anything yet, but they're fan made, from what I understand, and they look pretty fantastic. I'm gonna definitely be giving those a shot. Isaiah says there was trust all the way back in Zillart, back when it was on PS2 and PC only. Wow. I wonder why I never used them. Figure out where she's at, because this game does have a map, but it doesn't show you where party members are. She's not near here. This is where it should have taken her. Oh, he was saying there was no trust. My bad. I didn't think so. I was like, man, I didn't see anybody using them. I think trusts are like, you know, they're introducing trusts in Final Fantasy 14 even. That's crazy. Oh, she's right back here. I think. I don't remember there being a fountain. I think she might be at the parade ground. Let's see if she's at the parade ground. Where in the world did it take her? Wish I could see where she was, because she doesn't know anything about residential area. Maybe. Oh, there she is. Alright, alright. Whew! Said that, Mushy says that Shiva wanted his blood. Yeah, man, Tarus don't have much blood to spare, man. You know? I don't know how many quarts exactly that they have in their little Taru bodies, but, I mean, it can't be a lot. It's at least gotta be half of what an elf or a human would have. Yeah, Isaiah, Mushy's always all over my comments, man. He was, actually Mushy, and a couple of other people, actually, were who talked me into, starting to talk about Final Fantasy XI. Because I played this game quite a bit more, I would say, than EverQuest, so, you know, I was a little afraid to admit it. I was kind of afraid people would get mad, and then I saw there was lots of other people who were the same way. I was like, okay, well, let me roll with it then. Yeah, Murray, Arcade, man, that was a really promising game, dude. I thought it was going to be, I thought it was going to harken back to, like, Ultima Online. That's what I was hoping for. I never got too involved in it. I had a couple friends who were really psyched about it, and I let them kind of test it out for me. And unfortunately, they went down the wrong route with that game. It became a very pay-to-win kind of situation. So Eric asked a good question. He asked if I think that Pantheon will ever create a server that can level, you know, like a fast level up server, basically, for people that don't have as much time. I think it's very possible. I think we wouldn't see that until the game's much later in development, something like a few expansions in. And then maybe they might do like a fast progression server. I could see that. I don't think they would do it right away, but you never know. You never know. I think that they'll try to perfectly fine-tune the game so that, you know, there's progression, even if you don't have a lot of time. Because, you know, even if it takes you longer to level, as long as you're having a good time during your hours you get to play, then, you know, it all works out. You know, Pantheon's not, I don't feel like, going to be the kind of game to where you're going to feel bad that you're still level 20 something while lots of people are max level. I think that the game's going to be developed in such a way that even those people who have max levels are going to have so many alts and continuously pumping out for all the ridiculous utility and benefits that all the other classes have. There's always going to be a hole to fill, and groups and guilds and things to where, you know, there's just going to be a lot of people playing and making alts and always continuously cycling through that old content. I just hope they keep that old content relevant, you know. It does, because that makes the games get stale real fast, real bad, when developers let the original content just kind of waste. Yeah, and Isaiah, you were in there with the 11 too, man. Yeah, exactly, Mushy. So leveling is the real experience. You know, there's in-game, you know, there's raids, but that's for, like, a little award for getting there. Yeah, Mushy, I wish that we're probably in the minority, but I do wish that Pantheon would do the job system uh, where you can just switch jobs with a single class. I really, really, really like that. Because, and think about this too. It's still your name, so you can't just be a douche all the time. I mean, you can, but you'll get a reputation for that, and you'll only be hanging out with other douches, right? So the douche guild, you can be a founder of the douche guild if you're a douche in the game, and that's about all you can do because people will know you're a douche, and that it's exemplified in the game where your one person is your class, all your classes or all your jobs. It's exemplified, so it really magnifies that. Yeah, Remy, the modern MMO mindset's really out of whack. Bad. About like everything. About socializing, about the world that was built, like, in new MMO RPGs, the world doesn't matter at all. It's just a place to zip through as quickly as possible. And then, spend the rest of your ridiculous amounts of time in instance zone raids. Yeah, and it does free up guild space big time doing the one character multiple jobs. Whintur has no idea how to do this. Let me see if I can help her. We're normally on voice chat, so this is a little difficult. See what's called for. Teleport, then what do you go to? You go to Zolkheim. Oh boy. Alright, looks like we're traveling. I have to get rid of the book. I think there's a crystal in Selbina that we can probably make our home so this don't happen again. Yeah, and I'm so glad that Pantheon's announcing level sync from the beginning. And another thing I'm really happy about that Pantheon's doing right from the get-go, and we'll see how it all works out, but I'm glad they're doing voice chat right in the game. That'll make streaming with Whintur much easier, since apparently my stream's not picking it up. That's user error, but still. Yeah, Mushy, Smash Bros, man. I'm gonna get it, but it's more like the Switch is my kids, not mine, really. So I'm gonna get Smash Brothers, but that's gonna be one of their Christmas presents. So I doubt I can sneak and play it without them knowing. So probably will not be able to play Smash until till Christmas, and then they're gonna play it. So probably not gonna get too much in on that one. Yeah, I will be playing it with the kids. Yeah, Mushy, they pretty much said that they want to do that. Now, they never said, like, officially, like, they're definitely 100%. They're not listing it in their features. But they definitely want that to be in the game because, you know, it's so social of a game. It's so difficult. They just feel like it's necessary. Tell her to get Signet. Remy's asking if I'm interested in Classic WoW. Yes and no. I'm interested because I'm bored and I'm waiting on Pantheon, and I think it will. I can make some good videos with it. And no, because I was never in love with WoW. Classic Final Fantasy 11 would be fantastic. I know there's servers where you can do that. There's also servers right now you can play Classic WoW, but I want the official, you know. So yes, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna probably make videos about it. Um, I'll never convince my wife to play World of Warcraft. That's like the devil to her. I've talked so much crap about it since I met her that there's no way she's gonna be like, okay, I'll play it. She won't do it. It's impossible. Let me see something actually. Nope. Can't level up here. I think I'm gonna just level up a little bit with her and help her get her levels up before we continue this journey. Remy says his wife hates video games, period. That's only because she hasn't found the right one. And the right one is Pantheon. You gotta get her on there, dude. Just tell her, hey, look, we'll spend some time together playing this video game. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Lots of wives play it and love it. Maybe let her make a character in character creation, and then tell her she gets to dress the character up however she sees fit. Don't tell her about the really low drop rates for the gear. Maybe she'll get excited about that. My wife did not play video games either. I got her. Actually, she started playing MMOs with Final Fantasy 11. Believe it or not, we played this together, but not for long. And by then, that was like right before 14 came out, and you know, it wasn't the Final Fantasy 11 that we remember, but she still played this one first, and she kind of got into it, like she said there in the party chat there. She really liked the cat girls. And I'm annoying her. I don't even know what I'm doing. That's the married life. Thought that was the shortcut, but it wasn't. Eric Soda says that World of Warcraft ruins lives. So will Pantheon, but in a good way. Pantheon's going to ruin a lot of people's lives. Could, maybe even mine. Maybe even mine. Because I'm not beneath. Let's see if we can fight this guy. Nope. "20 minutes, what was going on if you were live?" And this is why I'm streaming and going to be streaming more and more, guys, because I'm sure you can notice that I'm terrible at trying to play a game and stream and do the chat and all that at the same time. So I don't want to be terrible at it when I'm streaming Pantheon. I want to be good at it by then. So this is really practice. And I'm terrible at streaming right now, and I really apologize. Mushy said that Pornhub's drop rate is 100%. And Pornhub's ruins more lives, I would probably think, than World of Warcraft and even Pantheon will. Ruins marriages, jobs, all that stuff. Yeah, Isaiah says he's simplifying his life by paying off his debts and everything so that he can enjoy Pantheon. I agree with everything except for I'm not paying off my debts. Still going to be definitely not debt free when it comes out, but I am trying to simplify my life. I'm trying to get everything in order, hugging my kids a little extra, and all that, because man, I'm knowing that Pantheon is just going to change the lives of everyone in this house. Yep. Eric says that Pantheon will make you gain weight, skip showers, shaving, and life. And that's true. That is so true. I know we got a lot of Final Fantasy 11 old school players here, so I know you know what it's like to be in a group, a really good one. Not just any old group, but a really, really, really good group where you're getting a lot of XP and things are rolling and it's beautiful, and you've been waiting for a group like this for weeks or months, and whatever you have planned until this party is over is done. Work, you're going to be late or not go or call in, anything. And we're going to be filling that again at Pantheon. I think hopefully groups will be a little bit more easy to come by, so it won't be as drastic, hopefully. But we'll see. I really do think that they're working hard to make sure there's plenty of groups. Yeah, Mushy, I had a friend, actually. Mushy's mentioning when EverQuest players got caught, you know, or not caught, but they were locking their kids in the closets and stuff. I had a friend, he didn't have kids, but this dude worked like the minimum job he could to barely pay a very small rent for a very horrible apartment. And he didn't have water because that wasn't necessary for him to live. He had electricity, obviously, because he needed that to play EverQuest. He had internet because he needed that to play EverQuest. And we would actually have to go by there once a day and bring water in buckets and stuff for him to drink and to flush his toilet. He would just use the bathroom and the toilet, and since he couldn't afford the water because he needed more time to play EverQuest, we'd have to use it to flush his toilet. Man, that was crazy. That guy was super ridiculously addicted to EverQuest. Yeah, in our community, Grim, we're going to be alright. We're going to be alright. We're going to have plenty of groups. We're going to be a little spoiled. Let me tell her to do the freaking... Get some buffs going. Yeah, Remy, EverQuest Next was a big disappointment. But dude, I'm telling you, man, they didn't have it. They didn't have it in them. We would have been disappointed anyway, to be honest. We really would have. Is that it? Just got protect. Got it. Alright. Let's kill some easy stuff. Level up a little bit. Might be a little too easy about this goblin. No, they're all easy. Well, whatever. We're gonna kill some. Yeah, Mushy's saying the art style of EverQuest Next wasn't there. I agree. It was stylish, but what's up with them not trying to make it look like EverQuest? Like EverQuest has its own style, you know? I do gotta say though that I never was a fan of EverQuest 2's graphics. Well, let me rephrase that. EverQuest 2 had really good graphics. What I meant to say was I was never a fan of their art style. There was something weird about it. It didn't click right with me. I don't even know how to describe it. I just didn't enjoy it. Yeah, Mushy, I didn't mean it was bad graphics. It had ridiculously good graphics for its time. My computer couldn't even come close to running it at max back then. But what I meant was the art style. There's just something about the way they made the models, the character models look. Had a lot of cool looking enemies, but there's just something about the humans and the elves, the way they made them look. It never clicked right with me. Yeah, the gnomes. The gnomes looked really weird. Just there was something about the way I imagined the EQ1 graphics to look. You know, if they were better, then it just wasn't that. It was just something that didn't seem right. Now, the way Pantheon's looking, their art style, obviously the graphics are better in EQ2, but the art style I feel like is a lot more like what I felt like it should have looked like. And they're not even done with the graphics yet by any stretch of the imagination. What'd you guys think? I love the Ratongas, dude. Ratongas are sweet. What did you guys think of it? What do you guys think so far with the new streams about the graphic update? Do you guys think that was pretty impressive, or? Yeah, Graham, I'm going to have a Discord set up soon, actually. I'm going to go ahead and get our Discord all set up within the next couple of weeks so that we can all go ahead and get going on there. No problem, Eric. Take your time. We're just killing everything we see here, trying to get her leveled up a little bit. Grim says he was blown away by how they updated the graphics. Isaiah says other than the animations, he thought they are now acceptable. And Mushy says the new models look good. I agree. I think they looked really good. The animations still need work, but we knew that. We knew that they were definitely not done with that. But I think Whintur's taking a jab at Pantheon, guys. I hope that she's not talking about Pantheon. In her comment, she said it only takes 30 minutes to kill one thing. Hopefully that wasn't a jab at the beloved Pantheon, because she knows that that's not allowed in this household. Mushy says the environment wasn't updated. Are you sure, man? It looks so much better. Maybe the lighting was just updated so that it kind of showed it off a little better. Something looked magical about it. Maybe it's just my imagination. You know, that tends to happen sometimes when you're excited. To be honest, I still think Final Fantasy XI looks good. Like, this is totally acceptable to me. You know, if a brand new MMO came out and looked like this, but it was old school, you know, game mechanics, EverQuest-y style, then I'd be all for it. Project Gorgon, does not look this good. But that's an interesting game. It's just a little weird. It's very quirky. But that's for more of the Asheron's Call fans, which I never was one of those, to be honest. Yeah, Remy says he doesn't even care about graphics. He could look like EQ1, and I agree with that. Well, I would be a little disappointed if it actually looked like EverQuest 1, to be honest with you. Just to be totally honest with myself and you guys. But it doesn't have to be freaking ridiculous at all. They've already surpassed my expectations for graphics with Pantheon where it stands right now. Honestly, this is already better than I needed it to be to have fun. She says Pantheon could be a mud. Hey, what's up, Rob? Thanks for joining us, man. She says EverQuest was ugly even at release. I'm not allowed to say that. Mushy said that, not me. I'm not allowed to say that. I don't know. I think it was impressive for its time just because it was 3D and it was so many people. You know? I know I was blown away back then. Like, oh my gosh, can't believe it. Because, I mean, I was playing Ultima Online. You know, talk about some bad graphics, no offense to any UO fans. I love UO. But jeez, it's an ugly game. Sorry. Well, it was acceptable back then, though, too, because... Wait, did we get that? No. It was acceptable back then, UO, because we were just coming off the heels of Diablo 2, and that's what I was thinking the whole time, was like, oh my gosh, it's Diablo, but it's online. Remy asked what we think about Voice of Terminus. I love those guys, man. They're like the nicest people in the world. Even old Grumpy Lexer's actually like a super nice guy. I really like those guys a lot. All they want is to help the community any way they can, you know, and support Pantheon. I really like them. Okay, classic RuneScape. Now we're talking ugly. Now we have hit the full-blown ugly train. RuneScape Classic. That's a game I never really played a lot of. Really didn't play a lot of RuneScape. You know, I wouldn't even really ever give it time of day because it was browser based, and I was like, you can't do a good MMO in a browser. And so I just never gave it a chance. I'm sure it was plenty of fun. I mean, people still play the classic, you know. Couldn't be terrible. It's just never for me. Do you have a lot of good memories with the RuneScape, Isaiah? And also, is RuneScape like Ultima Online? I assume that it is. RuneScape's like the one that never gets any credit, you know? You know what I mean? Like, nobody sits around being like, oh, it's like the good old days in RuneScape. Nobody does that. It's weird. I don't know the difference, Isaiah. I thought that was just two words for the same thing. So apparently there's a classic RuneScape, and then there's old school RuneScape. I thought they were the same thing. We tried it out one time, but we're talking about for hours, so not even days. So I really don't know much about it. I know the only experience I have with the original way back in the day RuneScape was sitting in, or you could like, people, you had to get them out of holes with the ropes. I don't know. It was a very short experience a long time ago. Oh, Rob's playing Pantheon 11. Oh, we got the damselfly worm, guys. Yes. Oh crap. Let me make sure I don't accidentally take it for myself. What's the other thing we need? The damselfly, the worm, the skull, and there's something else. What was it? Just making sound off in the chat. I can't remember what the third one is. Man, what was it? I just did this like a week ago. You kill the ghouls, magic skull. You kill the damselfly for the worm. It's something else here in the dunes. Crab apron. Bam. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Miskatonic. Thank you, sir. That's it. Hey, what's up, Misk? How you doing, man? Good to see you back. I love seeing all the people that always comment on my videos. I love seeing you guys in the chat hanging out, man. It's something surreal about being live talking to you guys. It's freaking awesome, man. It makes the whole YouTube journey that I'm on so much better and feel like we're family. You know what I mean? It's so cool, man. That, like, this, getting to hang out, makes me so happy that I'm doing this whole thing. It really does. Hang on, let me, I'm going to trust you, Isaiah. I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, it's because he put a link. Alright. Anybody wants to check out Classic RuneScape? There, Isaiah's left a link there so you can look at what he means so that we're not confusing it with old school RuneScape, which is not the same thing. Oh, snap. My controller operates my browser if I'm not careful. Let me get my stream back up so I can see the chat. Whoa. Wrong screen, bro. Alright. Alright, now let's pull some crabs, try to get this apron. These are easy, so we should be good. You know, what am I doing? I just forget about the trust, man. It just don't feel right to me. Oh, dang it. I don't know what I just did. Getting a little bit of lag all of a sudden. Isaiah says that RuneScape Classic, I think I'm saying it right, will burn your eyes with its ugliness. Mushy, you probably can retrieve your old character. There's a process. I don't know much about it because I always am just like, I don't have all the information, I'm starting over. But also keep in mind, though, if you do start over, it's not that bad now. It's really not. Oh my gosh, we got the crab apron already. they have increased the drop rate excrementally, like ridiculously. Yeah, Rob, they had it on sale. I think that sale has ended, but yeah, they had the whole game and everything for cheap. And I think you could play in November for free, maybe, or something was going on. I think the normal price mushy is like $20. I think they had it on sale for like $5 or $10 or something. Maybe it is $10 regular price. Mushy says I have two trusts now. Whintur, the Mithril White Mage, is one of my trusts. Kind of is, because she can't talk, except for the random things in party that I'm not even seeing. Whintur thought that the trust was a real human until just now. That's what she was talking about earlier. I didn't even know what she was talking about, but she was like, "Is that a guy from your stream?" That's funny. Yeah, you don't have to buy the individual expansions or anything anymore, Mushy. You buy the game that comes with all of it. Yeah, Isaiah, the music for Play Online is just so classic. Probably just because of us, and it reminds us of the good old days. But when I booted it up again for the first time, I was like super psyched to hear it. And even the way Play Online looks and everything, it's just something cool about it. Probably just nostalgia, but Murray, it's cheap, man. I think that you can. Man, my controller, dude, what's going on? I think you can get Final Fantasy 11 for like, man, it's cheap. $15, $10, 20 at the most, and that's for everything, all the expansions and all. And I was a little disappointed the fan event got a little overhyped. That happened last Sunday, I think. Uh, you know, no new news, nothing new for Final Fantasy 11 right now. So that was a little disappointed. I mean, what do you expect? It was a fan event. It wasn't like a. But they had a couple of the devs come for the event, but they just kind of talked about some random nonsense. So nothing new for 11, not yet. Am I even going the right way? Yep. Yeah, Murray, and I think that's what it is, regular price. I think it's $20 for all the expansions, everything. And it's cheaper monthly fee than most MMOs. I think it's $12, $11.95 monthly, I think. Or you can hop on a private server where they try to emulate. The best one would probably be the one that Ninja's on. Nasomi. Apparently, according to people. No, it's not $15 a month, Mushy. It's cheaper. It's like 12, I think. $1 for extra character, yeah. Yeah. If you want a mule, or you want two characters for some reason. But dude, you don't need that anymore. Let me show you. Yeah, I really shouldn't, Eric. I'm cheating. See, that's why they can't put maps in Pantheon. I'll use them, man. If they're there, I'll use them. Let me show you something, Mushy. So, if I can remember how to do it, there's a way now. Gosh, where was that? Is it in here? Yeah. So now look, dude, you have 80 slots in a Mog Locker, and you can use your Mog Locker anywhere. You don't have to go back to your house. It holds 80. I might be lying about that. Actually, I'm thinking of the Mog case. That holds 80. Plus, you have wardrobes that you can use for specific gear. Plus, you have storage, and you can get 2 Mog safes. So there's Sorry, I got choked. There's a lot of storage now. So having a mule is as little of a necessity as it's ever been. Yeah, Whintur is very confusing, Isaiah. When we start playing Pantheon, guys, and you guys start playing with Whintur, you're gonna see, woo. No matter how long she plays, it's always a little ridiculous. That's why we really need voice chat right now, because she has no idea what's happening. Yeah, Mushy, I like the maps in Final Fantasy 11. You don't get them for free. You know, you have to go get them. They'll like give you the maps for like the very beginning areas, and then you're on your own. You want a map, you got to go out and get it. You know. Yeah, Remy. So when the community is given the tools, they'll make the content for you. You know. And if the game is hard, then the community will work together to help new people. And that is true. A lot of people say it's not true, and people don't act like that anymore, etc. I disagree. People still help people in EverQuest, and that game is old as dirt, you know? Rob asked if Whintur is getting used to the older style MMOs. No, she's not. A little bit better, maybe. She likes them, though. She likes the fact that it takes longer to level up, that, you know. She says she doesn't have a magic skull. But she should, because I passed on it. And make sure I didn't somehow get it. It's not in the treasure list. Shouldn't be anymore. It was a long time. I wonder if when we died. I don't think that's how it works in this game. There is no treasure pool right now, so she should have it. Yeah, Sandoria, Mushy, that's where it's at, man. Yeah, Mushy, she plays Final Fantasy 14 a lot. That's probably the game she's played more than any other game. Yeah, Rob, you got more time to get used to it. That's alright. An old school MMO, you got more time to adjust. Yeah, Isaiah. He says his wife plays Final Fantasy 14 is her only and favorite MMO as well. Okay, so we've got to get her another magic skull. I could have sworn it already dropped. I'm pretty sure it did. And I don't think it'll drop it again if she's wrong and it's in her inventory. But it's nighttime. Maybe we'll get lucky. We've gotten lucky with every other drop. Mushy, they added, I don't know how long it's been since you played the game, but they have added quick time events to fishing now. At least I don't remember it being like that when I played before, and this time when I went fishing, you had to like press left, right, left, right, and then catch it. Yeah, Mushy says that he likes the appeal of 14. He just wish it retained 11's difficulty in no instances except, the rare, maybe story occasion. And I agree. That's kind of what I thought it was going to be. And it kind of, sort of was when 14 first came out. Before it became a Realm Reborn, I mean. It kind of was. I mean, it was open world, that's for sure. Remy, if you haven't beat 7, man, you got to do that. You got to beat 7, 8, and 9. Those are awesome. Yeah, Whintur's like a ridiculously good healer. She might not be able to find her way around, and she might not know how to do very simple things, but she can heal her butt off. She does some hard content, like cutting edge content with her static, and does really well with not the best gear, because she only plays it to raid now, so she's not even keeping up with the gear grind. She just plays 14 just for the raids with her group. Yeah, Mushy's right. He says that you can skip Final Fantasy 8, go straight to 9. Final Fantasy 9 is really good. Really, really, really good. It's like a harken back to the older Final Fantasies. Oh, Mushy said it was to stop bots. That makes sense, dude. That makes sense. I didn't even think of that. I know there used to be like a big old restriction, like you couldn't freaking fish for 2 weeks or some crap. I was so mad when I came back to it on 360. All I wanted to do was fish, and I couldn't. I had to wait till whatever time period, 30 days, whatever the heck it was. Alright, let's see if we can find some ghouls without dying. Isaiah says no love for 8. I know, man. It always gets hated on. I like 8, dude. I think Final Fantasy 8's great. I mean, yeah, 9's better. And yeah, probably 7's better. Probably, I guess. I'm just really tired of 7, I'm just tired of it. I really like 8. I thought Final Fantasy 8 was pretty good. I wonder what the male mirrors will look like, Eric. Eric says he wants to play a male mirror. I'm wondering what they'll look like. My wife's going to be a mirror, so I would have been one too. But alas, they cannot be paladins. But they can be clerics. What's up with that? If they can be a cleric, they're from the same order as the paladins. I think that's a little bit bogus. I think if they can be a cleric, they should be allowed to be a paladin. Oh yeah, Whintur's right. My main was a Dragoon. In both 11 originally and 14, because I thought it would be similar. At least a little bit. It wasn't. I'm not looking for damn supplies anymore. Alright, let me see if I can remember how to get back to that place where all the ghouls were. I really liked that place. It was, let's see, it was going towards Bastok. Oh my gosh. But I don't have a map. Maybe we'll get lucky and find a ghoul out here. Like I say, guys, without a map, man, these zones are huge. So without a map, like me just going there, like I could look it up, and I probably will, because we probably won't find a ghoul out here. But, it's pretty crazy, dude. Like, it's easy to get lost, which is great, I just don't want the stream to be boring. Check out that guy's mount that didn't exist back in the old days. A Gabu, I think. Is it Gubu or Gabu? I don't remember. Remy says he's going Summoner in Pantheon. The Summoners are going to be sweet. Dude, there's not a single class in Pantheon that's not freaking sounding awesome. That's the crazy part. Even the classes I normally think sound boring and lame, in Pantheon they sound freaking awesome. That was the way originally when this game came out that I felt about this game too. Was I was like, some of these classes I would never be, but because it's like the theme of them in this game, they were just so much cooler. But Pantheons are like taking everything up at 20 notches. Come on, I just need a ghoul walking around. They're supposed to be around here. Oh wait, you know what? It's probably too late now, but there's a way to find them. No wonder I don't see any. There aren't any. See, this is how I imagine that the ability, what is it, the Rangers get? In Pantheon, I imagine they're scanned to find a mob. I imagine it'll be something like this, where you can like scan the area and find the mob that you want. I don't see a ghoul. And we need to go down there. We're gonna have to go to that place, I think. We need to head south. No, Mushy, the summons I don't think will be as cool as like Ifrit and Shiva and Odin. I don't think so. They're like arcane. Is that the right word? Arcane creatures. I mean, they'll be cool. Kind of hard to compete with, mythical creatures of Final Fantasy lore. Ooh, just ran right into that goblin, not paying attention. I still think they might slip the Bard in, man. I think it still might be their launch. I'm not giving up hope. I think they're just trying to keep our hopes down in case they can't make it in time. But, dude, I believe in my heart of hearts that Bard and Necro are going to be there at launch. Yeah, Mushy, I do think they'll have rare spawn, rare summons and things, like the epic ability kind of thing. I think there's going to be some of the coolest stuff we ever seen in our life as secrets, And of course, it'll become mandatory, you know what I'm saying? Like, people expect you to go get these abilities, these rare abilities and things, but it'll still be cool, just kind of like you're expected to do things in Final Fantasy 11, some of the stuff I haven't done yet, such as get all the trusts, but, kind of like that, where, yeah, it's expected for you to do it. If you don't, you can get by, like I am, being lazy. Yeah, exactly, Rob. Better to exceed expectations than fall short. So if they tell us now, the Bard and Necro, we don't think it's going to make it to launch. We're not going to have them ready in time. And then if they're not, then, well, that's what they told us. But if they are, bonus points. I don't know if these aggro or not. He's easy, so I guess we'll find out. Man, these caves were terrifying when you were coming here to level back in the day. Terrifying. Yeah, they are doing Remy asked if there would be encumbrance. We don't know exactly all the details, but item management is a big part of Pantheon Rise of the Fallen, so there will be some sort of, you can't carry anymore. And, uh-oh. Come on, get him. Oh boy. I think we'll be alright. These are easy. Still. Getting a couple of mobs on you ain't no joke. Anybody seeing the, I've been thinking about doing a whole video about it. Anybody seeing the last stream with Alex Inchuel? Where they got all, where he was like answering one of the questions, he like pulled a bunch of mobs, and they like worked together. Technically one man short, there was only 5 in the party, and they pulled it off. That was freaking awesome. I love that. You know they felt so good after that too. Yeah, I think Pally's got the smallest amount of classes. It's bullcrap, man. Dwarf and human, that's it. Which I normally play human anyway, so I'm okay with it, but come on, man. The Dark Mirror can be a cleric. They should be able to be a paladin as well. I don't get it. I don't get it. Alright, we're out of the cave. This might be a decent little place to level up. But I would rather level up in that cave if I can find it. I'm gonna pull it up and see its coordinates so we can get to it. Yeah, Alex Inchuel really did ask some good questions, man. I'm so glad he got in on the stream. Because, you know, he's a classic World of Warcraft guy. So it's just really cool to get some him and the Final Fantasy 11/14 guy in a stream with the developers. It was interesting to hear Mr. Happy talking too, because he knew nothing about Pantheon. Yeah, Eric, they're very dodgy on the. They're getting good at being dodgy on the answers to the questions, man. They're starting to get real crafty about working their way around an answer. But you know, they're not trying to be jerks by not giving us all the answers. They just are afraid of setting our expectations too high. You know, and so a lot, you know, most of this stuff isn't done yet, and they don't know how exactly it's going to turn out, or if it's even going to be in the game, you know, etc. So, yeah, Mushy. So like, I don't know a lot about which. He's asking if it has good and evil races. There's not a ton of detail, but we do kind of know that the Scar are aligned to evil. I would assume, definitely, that they probably would get attacked by guards and that kind of thing. Kind of like, I would think the Scar would be similar, playing a Scar would be similar to playing a, what were they called? The lizard people. As the later it gets, the dumber I get. The lizard guys, you guys know what I'm talking about. I can't think right now, but the Ixar, the Ixars. So I would think it would be similar to that, playing as a Scar, I would think. Is this the one she needs to get? Let's see. Yes. She AFK. Hope the grandma needs her. I'm gonna wait for her to get back because I want her to get this book so we can teleport back here. Yeah, Mr. Happy brought a lot of exposure to Pantheon for sure. Because think about this too, Isaiah. He doesn't just have the 14 crowd. He has a lot of the 11 crowd too, because that's what he used to do, and he still goes back and plays it. So he's got a lot, and people from 11 are gonna really appreciate Pantheon, you know? They really will. Murray, that's a good point, dude. And it makes sense for their lore. He just said the scars should come with the cannibalized trait. It's part of their lore, you know? They are cannibals, so that'd be cool. That'd be a cool, like, racial ability. Sorry, guys, I'm just sitting here. I'm waiting on Whintur to get back. I really wanted to get this book while we're here. Yeah, so Mushy's saying he hopes they don't cater to the WoW crowd, because you know we don't want that kind of game. But I wouldn't worry about it. Well, I wouldn't worry about it as long as we have Brad McQuaid and Joppa and this team working for themselves. If something were to happen though, and they were to get bought out or sold to most publishers or develop or companies, we'd be in big trouble. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Remy, the classic WoW crowd really isn't that bad, and they know what's wrong with the MMO world too. Wick Weber says he comes from WoW, so we just don't want it to turn into it. But the whole game is made not to be instanced and rush you to max level and all that. So I really wouldn't worry about it. Isaiah says he left Final Fantasy 11 for a while and has great memories of both. Yeah, Mushy says he's worried because of Brad McQuaid left EverQuest a little bit after release. Vanguard left. But the problem with those was that he was losing control. He was losing everything that he loved about it, and he didn't want to be involved in it. He didn't want to be part of that. And he's a nice guy, so he never publicly came out and was like, I'm not dealing with this company. He won't talk bad about any other MMO, even the competitors. So he has respect for anybody in the same business as him, but honestly, they were taking his beloved games away from him. And he's learned his lesson. I really highly do not think that they would ever sell to a company, just because they finally, while I was waiting, I should have checked this. Let me I'm gonna pull up where this is. What's the name of that place? Look up where this place is. All right. Yeah, Warcraft 3 Reforged, that is going to be cool. Wick Weber on Twitch. Since I started streaming on YouTube, I probably haven't even been on that account. So I apologize for not responding to you on there. I probably just haven't seen it. Oh my gosh, we got a name monster. Ooh. No, thank you, sir. Alright, let me see. We need to go to L7, which I'm going to have to figure this out on my own. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. So we're headed, we need to head southeast. Stay away from that guy. And they really wander through these zones too. Like they'll make erratic turns and everything. They're like unpredictable, these named monsters. Pretty cool. And they will tear you up. Wick Weber, I'll check it out after this stream, and I'll get back to you on that. Whatever was good, the message was, I'll check it out once the stream's over, and I'll get right to you. Oh, sorry, Wick. I was assuming. Yeah, if you rather it be in private, that's fine. Or you can ask on here. I'd be happy to address it right here. Must not be this little part. Oh yeah, no problem, Mr. Wick Weber. No problem. I'll check that out immediately. And yep, Isaiah, I am close to your hometown of Bastock, which is a cool place. I've only made a character there one time, long, long ago. Make sure where I'm at now. Okay, so east, just a little bit south. Cool, Wick Weber. I really appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it. That's cool. Wick Weber says I'm his favorite Pantheon YouTuber. I really appreciate that, man. Makes me proud in my heart to be anybody's favorite anything. Yeah, Mushy was saying they need to hire animators. I heard that they did. Heard that they did. Hire 2 animators, maybe? Could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But I think I remember hearing that they did hire 2. Mushy says I'm his favorite, too. Right to my heart, guys. Right to my heart. Appreciate it, man. Okay, I think this is maybe where you go in. I think this might be it. Is Whintur still with me? Whew. Whew. Don't want to lose her in here. Oh man, Isaiah. I won't forget you guys. We'll be playing the game together, man. Okay, alright. I'm not messing with those guys. I am not. What do they call to me? Oh. I still don't want to mess with them. Even if they're easy, I just feel like they're gonna gang up on me. And they're gonna ruin my day. C A B C D. We need to go deeper, way deeper south. So maybe this isn't the right turn-in spot. Let's see. It might be down here. Yeah, this is an MMO. I'm playing Final Fantasy 11. It's a very old. That feels weird to say because it doesn't seem like it's actually old to me, but it's a very old game. 2000. Man, when did this come out? 2003? Oh, thanks, John Wick. I didn't know that. Cool. I don't think I ever knew that. Probably not on the, I'm gonna try that Control C. It's not working for me. My because I'm on controller, maybe. Mushy, whoa, dude, thank you, man. He says, who's your favorite? This is a bribe. Tell the stream your favorite. Well, I guess Mushy's the favorite. Don't be competing with money, guys. Mushy, bro. Dude, I'm going to have to get that money back to you, dude. You need to be saving up for your freaking computer, dude. You need a steaming, beautiful PC. Tell you what I'll do, Mushy. Just for your generous donation. We will, if before Pantheon comes out, or after, if you haven't got your PC yet, and I've made it big time, don't worry, I'm going to take care of you, bro. I'm going to take care of you. I don't know if I'll make it big time by then. I'm pretty poor right now. But if things roll good and everything, I'm going to take care of you, bro. He says he's a sellout. Thanks a lot, Mushy. That is freaking awesome, man. Freaking awesome. Hey, good night, Isaiah. Hopefully I didn't miss you. Hopefully I caught you before you left. Good night, man. Thanks for joining me, dude. Oh, cool, Murray. He says a DPS debuff class using different weapons. Cool, we'll have to talk about that for sure. Alright, before we go in here, and Eric, sorry man, I didn't see that. If you're still here, man, good night. Thanks for joining me, man. Alright, let's go in here. Is the entire stream stuttering, or is it just my mic? Whoa, Remy, whoa. Thank you, Remy. 25 bucks. All right, guys. All right. I appreciate it, but I appreciate it. It's not necessary, though. Don't start like a money war. I mean, I really appreciate it, but you're making me nervous. I don't want people to think that's what I'm all about. But dang, thank you, Remy. He says we doing this now, so thank you. Fantastic, dude. Appreciate that. What? Crazy. Crazy. Don't blow all your money, guys. Don't blow all your money, guys. Okay. So it's just mic issues? No, Isaiah. No. Don't feel bad, dude. Don't feel bad. We don't need to get into a war with money on my stream. I'll feel very guilty if you guys do that. Alright, so we're going to move in a little deeper. We're going to try to... get her magic skull. I bet you anything I'll go in there and she already has it. I bet you anything, because I'm so sure I saw that drop earlier. Wick Weber, thank you, man. 26 bucks. All right. Appreciate it, guys. That's plenty of money for what I'm doing. Okay, it's plenty. Everybody can stop and chill out. Thank you, though. Don't want you to think I'm ungrateful. I'm very thankful. Thank you. Ridiculous, guys. Calm down, please. Please calm down. All right, let's pull this guy. Thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna give you guys all a shout out. I'll be making a video tomorrow, and you will all get a shout out for real, a big time shout out. Like, it's gonna be ridiculous. I'm gonna do something very special actually for you guys. That's much appreciated. You guys keep it up, and you guys are gonna buy Mushy's computer yourselves. You keep throwing money like that, and we're gonna have Mushy a computer by next week. All right. These are easy, right? You know what? Why do I see? This is what happens when you're old school on a game. There's like these new things you can do, like the truss, and I'm not even using them because I forget that they're there, that it's possible. Alright, so let's keep pulling these, because I know these guys definitely aggro, because it happened to me in the last stream I was down here by myself and getting my butt kicked. But she says I can go full time at this rate, and that's true. My goodness. Hey, I appreciate it, Murray. Murray says he posts my vids to his Discord to help me get out there. I really appreciate it. Honestly, guys, it has to be you all because I'm not doing anything different than I ever have. But there's been a major spike lately in views, like big time, like unexplainable. I've been trying to figure out what's happening, to try to replicate it, you know what I mean? And it's continuous. So it has to be you guys spreading it. And I really appreciate that because spreading the word about Pantheon and getting more people on board is so important to me. Well, thanks, Murray. I'll get better though. I know I'm very amateur at this particular point in my YouTube career, but I'm very dedicated to get better. I watch every stream after it's over. I analyze it. I know I have some crappy equipment, which I will have my mic, a much higher quality mic, very soon. Very soon. Yep, in Pantheon we trust. Baz is a good dude, man. I hope I get to meet that guy one day. I like him. And there's a new guy doing some Pantheon videos too that I tried to help promote a little bit. Battle Axe Theater. His name's Def, and he's doing a really good job too. I was already watching him, but I noticed he was talking about the community in a video recently, and he gave a shout out to me, which I really appreciate. I thought that was really cool, and I'd like to get him some more viewers, and he has some really good EverQuest videos, guys. I was watching some of his stuff, and he has a video on there about the newest expansion to EverQuest, and he's like watching the announcement trailer for it or whatever. Pretty sure I just went straight. I don't want to get lost. But anyway, it is hilarious, man. I was laughing. I was laughing my butt off, dude. It's really fun. I don't want to give nothing away. You should watch it. It is hilarious. Like, I don't think he's faking it. I think he really actually watched that and recorded himself. It's really good. Yeah, Wick Weber. So if you end up streaming, we may stream together, dude. That would be really cool. But even if we don't, yeah, we could talk about our different experiences that you had versus what I have, and see what we come up with. See what how you felt about a certain thing, and I felt. We could be in the same zone, could be in different zones, and that would be cool. That would definitely trade notes and see what we come up with. There's a ghoul. Her MP looks good enough. If I don't watch her MP, since she can't talk to me in voice, she will flip out. She will flip out. You guys will actually see her. She will leave her post and come in here, and you guys will see her hands smacking across the top of my head. So I gotta pay attention. At least a little bit. Yeah, Murray knows Steph. He's a cool guy. There will be a Napalm guild. For sure. Oh my gosh, we got another one. I forgot. These things let me switch over to him, make sure I got him. Keep him off of Whintur. Come on, we can do it. I'm gonna show your post in a second, Isaiah. As soon as this clears up. Should have him pretty good. Let's get back on this ghoul that's about to die. And I've got my weapon skills because I've not been using them. I think it's Burning Blade's the good one. There we go, there we go. There we go. There we go. Good healing, Whintur. Good healing. Okay, let me unlock your thing. Rob Stiegel, man. Thank you, dude. Incredible. You guys are ridiculous, man. So I think Isaiah maybe linked Death. Thank you so much, Rob Stiegel. Really appreciate it, dude. And he said it's only Canadian, so only worth 2 cents. It's not true. That's hilarious. Thank you very much, Rob Stiegel. Like I said, everybody, and I'm not trying to get more people to do it. That's not the point of what I'm about to say. I'm just thankful for the people who did. So for everybody who donated tonight, you will get a very special shout out in my video tomorrow. So make sure you come check that video out tomorrow. I'm going to give you guys a big shout out. I really, and I'm not trying to tell more people to do it. I'm really not. Trust me, I'm not worth the amount of money you guys have already blown on me tonight. So I'm not trying to get more people to do it. I'm just saying that I appreciate the people who did, and I'm gonna take care of you guys tomorrow. As a matter of fact, Whintur, if you could just take a break real quick and rest your MP because you need it anyway. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Whintur, if you don't mind, go ahead and scroll through this chat because I don't remember if it saves the chat log or not, and I don't want to accidentally forget somebody. So go scroll through there and get these names down of everybody who donated. I know Isaiah donated, Mushy, Rob. Let's make sure we get all their names down so I can make sure to give them a special shout out tomorrow. I've got a pen. I can probably get it as well here just to make sure. Yeah, I'm gonna get your all's names down so I can make sure I don't leave anybody out. Mr. Wick Weber, and Mr. Wick, I'm gonna check out your. Oh, you're John Wick in the game. I just realized. Just made the connection. I'm a little dense, but yeah, I'm gonna check out your Twitch thing, and I'll get back to you on that as well. And Remy. And Mushy. And Isaiah. And you know what? It does save these. I just realized. So I'll definitely make sure I get everybody. Oh, Alex Central's in here. Hey, what's up, man? I'm sorry I didn't see that. Hey, man, no problem, man. Thanks for what you do, man. You gave me kind words, and that's something nobody here probably knew about. But way back when I very first started posting my very first video, and on Reddit, you know, there's some mean people on Reddit, you know. They were kind of attacking me, and Alex Central, who I was already a fan of, I was already watching his classic World of Warcraft stuff, so he just happened to find me, even though I wasn't anything. I'm still not much, but, you know, and he found me, and he gave me a good little pep talk of, hey, don't worry about all the people on Reddit, you know, they give me a hard time too. Just push through it. It's worth it, you know, keep going. And I really appreciate it, dude. I really do. I just wanted to kind of say that out loud because that's a story I haven't told. So, yeah, they just find a reason not to like you, you know, no matter what you do. So it just is what it is. And it's worth it. Just like you told me it was. It's worth it. Oh, Wick Weber's not John Wick in the game. My bad. You see how I thought that I made a connection, though. Really cool to have you on here, man. We're playing some old Final Fantasy 11. Alex, did you ever play that game? You ever played this classic old goodie? Alright, Whintur's got her MP back, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull this ghoul. Hopefully, I only want one. I only want one. Whintur, the healer, says she only wants one. So I'm going to try to only get this one. See how it goes. Oh, cool, Alex, dude. That would be freaking awesome if you do EverQuest, man. Are you thinking about doing like the live server? Or are you thinking about doing Project 99? Oh, crap. We got another one on us. Woo. Getting a little rough up in here. Okay, we got it. We're not gonna die. We got it. Got a little worried there for a second. Got a little worried. That got kind of scary for a second. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's why I love these old school games. Project 99, cool, dude. I'm really looking forward to those videos, man. EverQuest is so unique. It's just, there's nothing really like it, man. It really isn't. Yeah, Alex Sensual, man, we've been talking about you a lot tonight. All good. But we've been talking about how it was so cool to get you streaming Pantheon. You'd already mentioned it. You're already interested in it, but it's really cool to to have you live stream with the developers. Not only are you a fantastic streamer, and by the way, a really great healer, but you were asking the right questions. Like, we haven't had anybody so far who was really in there digging for gold. You know what I mean? From the developers. So that was awesome. And I think you really made such a great impression on the Pantheon crowd, and hopefully that gets you some new subscribers. People that because Pantheon's weird. It's mostly EverQuest people. There's some of us. I kind of fall in line with the Final Fantasy 11 people coming to Pantheon. But you can bring a whole nother crowd, which is the classic WoW people into Pantheon, which would be crazy. Yeah, I agree with the Alex Central for the most part. Uh, World of Warcraft was just so different. It's off on its own little island almost. Alex Central says he's more at home with the EverQuest crowd and he's never even played it. You're gonna have a blast, dude. It's something else, that's for sure. That is for sure. Let me see if we got the drop we were looking for. We very well might have. Nope, because I wasn't paying attention. All right, I'm gonna pull another one real quick. Hopefully we can get, this is all she needs right here, is this one last drop. Let's see if we can pull this back. I don't want to be close to where these respawn at. Two of these is just too scary, Come on. Whoa. What is happening? All right. Dang it, we got another one on us, guys. Ah, crap. We're done. What is this? I don't know why all this stuff is popping up. Oh my gosh, guys, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna make it or not. If that other guy, if he stays on that one, we might be alright. Ooh, crap, he's on Whintur. Is that another one? Oh man, well, we're done. We're done. Healer's down. Well, I might survive, but we'll have to go back for her anyway. I see what's going wrong. Controllers and the PC off. Shoot, I'm zoning it. Actually, I might as well die. I'll be back at Whintur. She doesn't know how to get back anyway. I'm gonna let this kill me. Normally I would have zoned that though. So apparently when you have a controller, trying to play a controller game, it interferes with all the Twitch stuff. Yeah, Murray, I'm not a paladin yet. Gosh, just kill me already, dude. I'm not a paladin just yet. I'm still a warrior. I haven't unlocked paladin yet. After we get Whintur's drops, so she can get her sub job, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, Alex Inch was talking about the vanilla WoW crowd being kind of hungry for something new. I think by the time Pantheon comes out for real at launch, that there'll be plenty more time. You know, for them to do that, for them to want something new, like get their classic WoW kind of experience out of the way, and be ready for something new. And Pantheon could really be that. Whintur's getting tired. What time do we got, guys? Yeah, it's about 11:15. Alright guys, well I'm going to log off. We're going to get Whintur's thing off camera tomorrow, and I'll probably be streaming a little bit tomorrow, hopefully, tomorrow night. Yep, White Mage runs the group, as Mushy said, so when they say it's over, it's over. What are you going to do? The White Mage is done, you're done, right? That's how it works. The healer's done, you're done. Yeah, Isaiah C's seen Mr. Happy, seen Alex, but not the third streamer. I'm not sure who the third streamer was. To be honest, I'm not sure who that was. There was one. He asked a question, a pretty good question, but I just not trying to insult the guy. I just don't know who he is. But good night, everybody. Thank you so much. And we've definitely got it like manually written down, but it shows on my statistics as well. So I'm definitely going to give you guys a great big thank you. Awesome shout out tomorrow, okay? I really appreciate all the donations. I guess that's what they're called on here, the super chats. And thanks guys for joining me. My streams are a little buggy, you know, like I just found another bug tonight with the controller. I'll work all that out as time goes on. But thanks guys for joining me. Look forward to my video tomorrow. I'll see you guys then. And until next time guys, God bless and happy gaming.